everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So yes, for today's video I am going to teach you or show you on how you are going to conduct the pronunciation textbook here in Nativecamp. Okay, because some of the newbie or mostly yung mga bagong teachers po is nagre-request na baka po pwedeng gumawa ako ng tutorial about how to conduct pronunciation textbook kay NC. So yes, here it is. Okay, I hope makatulong po itong video na to, most especially to those new teachers ni Nativecamp. Okay, so tara na, let's begin. So, as always po, ang kailangan nyo lang naman gawin is mag-focus dun sa red text. 'Di ba? Kasi yun naman po talaga yung guide natin kung paano natin ituturo yung textbook. Okay? So, let's say dito tayo, pronunciation advance number 4. So, you're going to confirm that to your student, and then if the student said yes, mag-ano na kayo. So, dito, tanungin nyo muna si student kung gusto niya bang mag-review ng previous lesson or go directly to the main lesson. Kasi maraming, almost siguro 9 out of 10 students, ayaw na nila nang nagre-review ng previous lesson. Gusto nila, diretso na agad sa main lesson. So, mostly ganun based on my own experience. So, kapag sinabi na main lesson na, so skip nyo na to, go na kayo dito sa main lesson. So, eto na siya. Babasahin nyo na to. We are done with, so, di na to syempre. Ayaw niya magpa-revision, di ba? Okay, eto na lang. So, let's go to the main lesson. And then, punta kayo dito. So, babasahin nyo lang to. So, this is the first challenge. Please read out the paragraph below. After you finish, I'll correct mistakes in pronunciation and accent. Ganun lang naman. Pero syempre, kung ano naman kayo, kung let's say, maka-experience na kayo ng mga 10 times, siguro kahit hindi nyo na to basahin word by word, pwede nang gawan nyo siya ng sarili nyong adlib, di ba? Ako kasi kapag ginagawa ko to, sabihin ko lang, this is the first challenge. Please read out the paragraph below. And then we're going to check your pronunciation. Ganon. And then, babasahin na yan ni student. So, syempre, habang binabasa niya yan, magpa-focus lang kayo. Open your notepad. Ina-note nyo dun kung ano yung mga words na ma-mispronounce ni student. So, kung meron, sasabihin mo, okay, I have 2 words that we have to practice. Ganun. And then, I'll put it in the chat box. Repeat after me twice. Kung wala naman, very good nyo lang. So, very good. Thank you for reading the paragraph. So, now, let's move on to words and expression. Repeat after me twice. Ganon. Kung wala, diretso na kayo dito. Kung wala siyang mispronounce. Kung meron, yun nga, tulad ng sabi ko kanina, sabihin nyo, there are 2 words that we have to practice or kung ilang words yung kailangan nyong i-practice. Okay? And then after that, eto lang, basahin nyo. Ilagay nyo din to sa chat box, word by word. Kakopy nyo lang and then paste nyo lang. Okay? Try ulit natin. Okay, very good. I didn't notice any mispronunciation. So now let's move on to words and expression. Please repeat after me twice. Ganun lang. So the first word is employees. Ganun po. So i-type nyo muna to. And then the next word is, yan, waitresses. Hanggang sa matapos kayo sa pinaka-dulo ng words and expression. Okay? So, try po natin. Sinong gustong mag-try? Simula dito sa taas. Dun sa lesson style. Yung confirming the lesson style. Okay? Yung I can see here that you chose. Start tayo kay... Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Sige, ala. Sige, sino nga yung naka-experience na ng maraming ano? Si Cassidy. Sige, ikaw, Cassie.
Sige po. Wait lang po. Ano nga ba yun? Mag-start po ba sa ano? Sa
I can
tawag
see
dito?
here. I can see here
Okay.
that it shows.
I can see here that you chose pronunciation advanced 4. So the title is Notice to All Employees. So before we proceed to our proper lesson, do you want to review our the previous lesson?
No, teacher, I want to go to the main lesson.
Okay, so let's start. So let's start with the main lesson. So let's have the first challenge. Oh, please read out the paragraph below. After you're finished, I'll correct your mistaken pronunciation and accent. Are you ready?
Okay, teacher. Let's say I am done.
Okay, so iaano pa to ba, miss, yung tips for teacher,
Hindi
ipapa-repeat
na.
pa ba? Okay.
Hindi na yan.
Okay, good job. Now I'll type the mispronounced words in the chat box. Please repeat after me twice and let's try to fix your pronunciation and accent. Next, we'll pronounce those words below together. Please repeat after me twice.
Wala naman akong mispronounce. Asan yung itatype mo dyan?
Okay, okay. Okay. So itong sa taas para dito sa paragraph. Okay, so dito na tayo sa ano. Okay. So next, we'll pronounce those words below together. Please repeat after me twice. And then, yun, employees.
Employees.
One last time, employees.
Employees.
Next, waitresses.
Waitresses.
One last time, waitresses.
Waitresses.
Next, germs.
Germs.
One last time, germs.
Germs. Okay, let's say we're done, teacher.
Okay.
Okay. So, yun lang. Ganun lang. Madali lang siya, di ba? So, again, wag nyo itong babasahin ha kapag wala namang mispronounce kay student. Wala naman siyang na-mispronounce. Okay. So, after nun, let's say tapos na kayo dito. Punta na kayo sa second challenge. Okay, very good. Do you have any question? So, remember, any section, magtatanong muna kayo kung may question sila. Kasi baka mamaya hindi pala alam ni student kung ano yung bacteria. So, pwede niyang tanongin yun. So, tanongin niyo, do you have any questions about the words and expression? So, pag sinabi niyang wala, okay, so let's move on to the second challenge. We're going to listen to an example audio of each sentence and practice them one by one. So, we're going to practice twice. And then, if there is any mispronunciation, we're going to practice those. Ganon. Or syempre, since di pa kayo familiar, ayan, basahin nyo na lang yan. Okay? Okay, so now let's start with the first sentence. Please listen carefully. I will play it now. So, ipi-play nyo lang yan. Wait lang, share ko yung sound para naririnig nyo. Ulitin ko.
Notice to all employees.
Ayun, narinig nyo yun?
Yes po.
Ayun.
Yes po.
So, pag narinig nyo yun, babasahin nyo na to. Okay? Please read it like the audio. Or please repeat after the audio. So, mostly naman, alam na ni student yan. Pag narinig na niya yan, kahit hindi mo nasabihin sa kanila na repeat after the audio, alam na nila agad na i-repeat nila yun. Okay? Kaya kahit huwag nyo na itong basahin. Pag na lang hindi nagre-respond si student, sa kanya na lang sabihin na, okay, please read it like the audio. So, babasahin nila yan. Kung meron kayong, okay, wait. So, notice to all employees, pagkabasa nila, kapag wala namang mispronunciation, very good mo. And then, please listen again. It starts now. So, ipa-play mo ulit. Bale, dalawa siya. Okay? And then, uulitin ulit yan ni student. So, kung merong corrections, sasabihin mo, let's practice together. Kung meron lang corrections. Kung wala naman, i-very good mo lang, proceed na kayo dun sa second sentence. Ulit. This is the second challenge. You're going to listen to an example audio of each sentence and practice them one by one. Kahit hanggang dyan na lang. Huwag nyo na itong basahin. Pwede na yan. Alam naman nila yun. So, let's have the first sentence. I'll play the audio now.
Notice to all employees.
Ay uulitin yan agad ni student. So, pag wala naman kayong na-notice, so very good. Please listen again.
Notice
Ulit.
to all employees.
Ulitin niya ulit yun. And then after nun, let's move on to the second sentence. Okay? Pero kapag may correction, kayong dalawa ang magbabasa. Papakorek mo sa kanya. Kung wala, yun lang. The second sentence na. I'll play the second sentence now. So, play mo siya ulit.
As we enter the cold and flu season,
Ayan. After nun, re-repeat niya. And then, kung walang problema, listen ulit. Tapos, kapag walang problema, proceed na kayo sa pangatlong sentence. Okay, very good. Now, let's move on to the third sentence. O pwede nyo naman sabihin na, okay, very good. Since I didn't notice any mispronunciation, let's move on to the third sentence. So, play mo siya
the
ulit.
management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
So, ulitin niya ulit. Kung walang problema, let's please listen again. Play mo ulit. Ulitin niya ulit. Okay, very good. Let's move on na kayo sa fourth sentence. Ganun lang, paulit-ulit lang. Okay, so sinong gustong mag-try? Sige, ikaw, Mommy Mars. Second challenge tayo.
Okay po. This is a second challenge. We'll listen to an example audio of each sentence and practice them one by one. Now let's do sentence number 1. Please listen carefully. It starts now.
Notice to all employees.
Noted to all employees.
Okay, very good. Now, you did that very great. Now, please listen again. It starts now.
Notice to all employees.
Can you repeat after that?
Oh, notice to all employees.
Okay, that's good. Now, let's proceed to the second sentence. Okay,
As
I'm
we
going to
enter the
play.
cold and flu
Sabi ko ba, Mommy?
Okay. Well, okay. Now let's
Okay,
listen to it.
okay.
Let's listen to it carefully. It starts now.
season,
As
Okay,
we
it's your turn.
enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, can you please say that again?
As we enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, very good. Now please listen again. It starts now.
as we enter the cold and flu season,
We enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to the third sentence.
Okay, ganun lang. Kaso, Mami, mispronounce ko yung flu. Sabi ko, flu.
Ay, hindi ko napansin, miss. Sorry.
Ayun. So, kapag may mispronounce, ikaw na po ang magbabasa ng sentence, hindi si Ojo.
Okay po, sige,
Okay.
Miss Mary Grace.
Sige po. Ulit. Try natin. Second sentence.
Okay, okay. No, we'll do the second sentence. Please listen carefully. It starts now.
as we enter the cold and flu season,
As we enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, that was great. But then, would you like to say this word, flu?
Flu.
Okay, another one, flu.
Flu.
Okay, now I'm going to play the audio again. Please listen to it.
as we enter the cold and flu season,
As we enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to the third sentence.
the management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
Okay, very good. Now, listen again. It starts now.
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to the fourth sentence. Yun ang problema ko, Miss Mary Grace. Lagi akong naubusan na yung sa voice.
Hinga-hinga lang kahit bagalan mo lang yung pagsasalita mo, mami. Okay lang 'yun.
Okay po, sige po.
Para di ka masyadong hingalin.
Ay, okay po, sige po.
Ayun, alam mo na 'yun, mami. So, ganun lang.
Okay po, apa. Sige, thank you po.
Madali lang po, 'no?
Opo.
Sino pang gustong sige. Si Jen.
Okay,
Fifth
ma'am.
sentence tayo.
Yung sa
Fifth sentence.
please. Okay. I'll play the audio. Please listen carefully. And it starts now.
It is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses.
This is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses.
Very good. Please listen again. And it starts now.
This is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses.
This is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses.
Very good. Now, let's proceed to the next sentence. Nalilito ako ito na. 6. Please listen carefully, and it starts now.
As most of you are aware,
As most of you are aware,
Tapos ano, ako magbabasa. O, i-comment ko muna siya ganun.
ano po?
I-comment ko muna siya nun, tapos ako nang magbabasa.
Iko-comment mo?
Comment ko muna siya.
Sabihin niyo po, very good.
Oo. Tapos, let's practice together, sabihin ko. Babasahin ko muna
It's not
siya.
appropriate na i-very good mo siya kasi mali yung pagkakabasa niya.
So pagkatapos niyang babasahin, i-correct ko na siya agad nun.
Yes, tulad ng ginawa ni Mami kanina.
Okay.
Hindi mo po siyang sabihin na, let's say, yun nga, ano niya yung aware. Okay, can you read this word again? Lagay mo yung word sa chat box. So, makikita niya yun. Then, babasahin niya yung word.
Okay.
So, pag nabasa niya ng tama, okay, let's read this together. Basahin mo yung whole sentence. And then, uulitin niya. Then, pag okay na, very good mo na. Tapos nun, pag na-practice niya na, isa pa ang ulit. Please listen again. Tapos ulitin niya ulit. Okay, ulit ko.
Okay. Alright, let's proceed to the next sentence. 6th sentence na tayo naman. Please listen carefully, and it starts now.
as most of you are aware,
Most of you are aware.
Can you please repeat this word? I'll type it in the chat box.
Hindi ko
Aware.
na siya na-mispronounce, Mami.
Mabagal lang siya ba? Para kasing Okay. Very good. Please listen again, and it starts now.
as most of you are aware,
Yes, most of you are aware.
Great. Now, let's proceed to the next sentence. Please listen carefully, and it starts now.
germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Can you please say this word again? I'll type it in the chat box. Germs.
Germs.
Thank you. Now let's practice together. Germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Very good. Please listen again to the audio, and it starts now.
Germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact.
Very, very good. Now let's proceed to the next sentence.
Okay. Okay na
Please.
po.
Okay.
So, ganun lang po yun. Sino pa? May gusto pa bang mag-try? So, hanggang matapos lang kayo sa lahat ng sentence. Paulit-ulit lang. Okay? So, after po nun, do you have any questions about the second challenge? Pag sinabing wala, okay. So, now let's move on to the third challenge. We're going to listen to an example audio first and then read the whole paragraph. After that, I'll correct your linking sounds. So now, please listen carefully. We'll listen to an example audio first. Okay, so ipi-play nyo po yan.
Notice to all employees. As we
Yan, let's say tapos na. After nyong makinig nun, ipapabasa nyo kay student. Okay? So it's your turn to read the paragraph. So babasahin nyo yan. Let's say tapos na. Move on na kayo dito. Okay, now let's practice some linking sounds. I'll type them into the chat box. Please repeat after me twice. So, eto po yun. So, kasama yan. Ita-type nyo pa isa-isa. Okay, so the first word is, type nyo send. Tsaka nyo palang babasahin. Okay? This is. Ganon.
Pati yung
Tapos ulitin niyo po
naka-enclose,
yun.
ma'am, isasali sa chat box.
Yes, pati yung naka-enclose. Kasi dyan nila makikita yung kung paano pagbabasa. So, tulad niyan, itong this is, diba, kung basahin natin yan, this is, ganun, parang magkabukod. Pero linking sounds kasi yan, dapat talaga ang tamang pagbabasa dyan is magkadikit siya. Parang this is, ganun.
This. Okay.
Ganun dapat. And then, okay, so twice yun. After that, okay, let's move on to the second linking sound. Most of. Most of. Ganun. Again, most of. Okay, so let's move on to the third one. Cold and flu. Cold and flu. Okay, the fourth one. You were aware. You were aware. Ang hirap no. You were aware. So, yan. Nabasahin niyo po yan twice ulit. Ganyan, chat sa chat box. Okay, next is hygienon. 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 Ayan, ito yung susundan nyo. Yung nasa close. Hygienon. Ayan, ganon. Ito naman, hindi na po yung kasama. Okay, so try po natin. Sinong gusto? Tapos na si Cassidy, tapos na si Jen, tapos na si Mars, si Ruby. Ruby.
Miss Mary,
Yes, ikaw naman.
may work po ako ng 2.
So, sige, matagal pa naman, 20 minutes pa.
Okay.
Sige.
Wait lang po. Naka-cellphone po kasi ako, parang ang liit-liit. Ano na nga po yung instruction niyo po?
Ito, third challenge. Ikaw, mag-try ka.
Okay po. Okay, so this is the third challenge. We'll listen to an example audio first and read the whole paragraph. After that, I'll correct your linking sounds. Now, please listen carefully. The audio starts now.
enter the cold and flu.
Okay, let's say tapos na.
Ito po ba yun, Miss Mary, yung as we enter cold flu season, ganyan?
Oo, yan. Yan yung binasa
Ayan
ng
yun.
Ojo. So, let's say
Apo.
tapos na. Tapos na si Ojo. Anong next?
Now let's practice some linking sounds. I will type them. Po?
Sure ka yun?
Opo.
Eto, di ba sabi mo kanina, we'll listen to an example audio first and read the whole paragraph.
Okay. So we will read the paragraph. Okay.
Ang natapos niya kanina is yung pakikinig sa audio. Pero hindi mo pa pinabasa sa kanya yung paragraph.
Opo. Okay po. Okay po. Okay, now we will read the whole paragraph. Magre-repeat after me ba siya dito? Parang wala pang
Hindi.
sinabi.
Actually, sasabihin mo doon, gagawan mo na siya ng adlib kasi sabi mo na kanina, we're going to listen to an example audio first and then read the whole paragraph. Diba?
Yeah.
So, pwede mong sabihin, okay, thank you for listening. Now, it's your turn to read the paragraph.
Siya na lang po ang magbabasa. Okay po.
Yeah.
Okay po.
Okay, ulit.
All right, very well. Thank you for listening. So now, please read the paragraph.
Okay, let's say I'm done.
Thank you for reading. Now let's practice some linking sounds. I will type them in the chat box. Please repeat after me twice. And then let's move on. Any questions?
Hindi mo pa nga pinaparepeat sa akin eh. Nag-question agad.
Ay, akala ko po skip part na yun.
Hindi. Ito lang skip natin kasi mahaba magbasa.
Nare-nervous po ako. Hindi pa po ako nakapasok sa TeamViewer. Okay.
Kapi pa mo.
Right.
Okay, ulit.
Okay po. So, assume po, papractice
Ay, wait
na po
lang.
namin yung po.
Saglit lang. Okay, sorry. May tumawag lang. Okay, start na ulit tayo. Ruby? Diyan ka pa?
Yes po. Lagi na.
Sige. Game.
Okay po. Ay.
Sige, si Ana. Si Ana muna. Ana, wala ka pang badges, no?
Saan
Pronunciation.
po?
Tignan natin mo.
Sige po.
Okay, sige. Third challenge tayo.
Kaso ano po, may klase pa po kasi.
Anong oras? Ngayon, may
Ayun
klase ka
po.
ngayon?
Opo.
Bruha ka. Ano ka nakakasagot sa akin? Sige.
Sige po.
May klase daw sila. Sino nang gusto mag-try? Sige. Si
Ako, ma'am.
Sige.
Nauna talaga, no?
Sige.
Para ma-practice. This is the third challenge. We'll listen to an example audio first and read the whole paragraph. The audio starts now.
Season,
Okay, let's say done na.
Okay, now it's time for you to read the paragraph.
I'm done, teacher.
Great. Now let's practice some linking sounds. I will type them in the chat box. Please repeat after me twice. First one is this is.
This is.
Again, this is.
This is.
Now let's move to the second word. Most of.
Most of.
Again, most of.
Most of.
Perfect. Next word would be cold and flu.
Cold and flu.
Great. Again, cold and flu.
Cold and flu.
Now let's proceed to the next one. You are aware.
You are aware.
You are aware.
You are aware.
Great. Again, you are aware.
You are aware.
And the last one, hygiene.
Hygiene.
Again, hygiene.
Hygiene.
Perfect. Now let's, do you have any question?
None, teacher.
All right, let's move on to the next challenge.
Okay, very good. Kasi medyo parang ano ka pa konti in the next mo. Pero tama naman yung ginawa. Okay, so dito kay fourth challenge, time trial to. So sabihin nyo lang, this is the fourth challenge. Let's read the paragraph with time limits. So we can try maximum 3 times. So the first goal is 35 seconds, the second goal is 30 seconds, and the final goal is 25 seconds. So magre-ready kayo ng stopwatch dito. So pwede nyo sabihin, please hold on. I will use a stopwatch. Ganun. So i-ready nyo yung phone nyo, gamit kayong stopwatch. Okay, so pwede, okay, so now let's start with the first goal, which is the 35 seconds. So your timer starts now. So pag kasabi niyo noon, babasa na yan si student. Pag natapos na siya dito sa last word, syempre, i-stop mo na yung stopwatch. And then, papakita mo sa kanya yung time niya, okay? So let's check your time. So your time is, and then pakita niyo sa camera yung sa phone niyo. Okay? So kung na-hit niya yung 35 seconds, very good nyo. Kung hindi naman, okay, that's okay. I know that you tried your best. So let's try to have the second goal. Ganun. 30 seconds yun. Okay, so are you ready? Your timer starts now. So stopwatch ulit. Hanggang sa tatlong try. Yung pangatlo, 25 seconds yan. Okay? Madali lang naman yan. Orasan nyo lang. Tapos nun, after nun, tapos nandito. Okay.
Grace, question.
Yes po.
Miss Mary Grace, paano ko? Kasi minsan may mga students na magaling na magbasa. Tapos sa first try, yung sa 35, nagawa niya na ng 25.
Pag
Magpo-proceed na po ba sa the
ganun,
next?
wag na po, ano na kayo sa 5th challenge na kayo.
Okay po, sige, thank you po.
O sabihin niyo na, "Oh, very good, you read it too fast." So since we already hit the 3rd goal, let's just move on to the 5th challenge. Ganun.
Po.
So this is the 5th challenge. We'll try overlapping. You will read the paragraph together with the audio. So are you ready? Kung sabi niyo pong yes, i-play niyo lang yan, sasabayan yan ni student. Ganun lang po. Tapos nun, wala na, tapos na. So, is everything clear now? Sabi niyang yes. Okay, now let's review today's lesson. So, ito namang today's lesson, yung review, babasahin niya lang yan with emotions. Not too fast, not too slow, but with emotions. Ganun po. But dito, i-observe nyo kung na-apply niya yung linking sounds. Okay? Yung let's say, ito, as we enter the cold and flu season, pero kung sinabi niya na as we enter the cold and flu season, dapat as we enter the cold and flu season. Ganun po. Dapat i-observe nyo kung na-apply niya yung linking sounds. Okay? Pag wala, kung may time pa kayo, kung marami pang time, let's say 3 minutes pa, i-practice nyo ulit. Okay? So it's good that you apply some of the linking sounds, but I noticed that there are still linking sounds that you haven't applied yet. So that is the cold and flu. Ganun po, sabihin nyo ganun sa kanya. Excuse me. And then, patry nyo sa kanya ulit. Yung buong paragraph ulit. And then, dapat yung cold and flu, na-apply nyo na. Hanggang sa maubos na lang po yung oras. Ganun. Pero kung 2 minutes pa, tapos na-apply nyo naman lahat, free con na lang kayo. And then 1 minute feedback, 10 seconds closing. Okay, malinaw po. May question po ba?
Wala naman po.
Okay, so try natin buo. Sinong gusto mag-try ng buo?
Miss Mary Grace, try ko ha. Ninervous
Yes.
lang ako.
Sige po, sige po.
Okay, I can see here that you chose pronunciation advanced 4. Am I correct?
Yes, teacher.
That's good. The title for this lesson is Notice to All Employees. First, let's review. Okay, sorry for that, Miss Mary Grace. So, would you like to do a review of the previous lesson, or would you like us to go directly to the lesson?
Teacher, I want to go to the main lesson.
Okay, now let's go to the main lesson. Okay, we have the first challenge to read the paragraph, okay? This is the first challenge. Please read out the paragraph below. After you finish, I'll correct your mistakes in pronunciation and accent. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you can start.
As we enter the cold and flu season, thank you for your cooperation in this matter.
Okay, thank you for nasa last line, okay? Good job. Now I'll type the mispronounced words into the chat box. Please repeat after me twice and let's try to fix your pronunciation and accent. Miss Kunari, magkukuha na lang ako. Can you say cooperation again?
Cooperation.
Okay, say that again, cooperation.
Operation.
Okay, very good. Next, we'll pronounce these words below together. Please repeat after me twice, okay? Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, let's start. Employees.
Employees.
Say that again, employees.
Employees.
Very good. Now the next one, waitresses.
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 Okay, germs.
Germs. Okay, let's say we're done, teacher.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to the second challenge, okay? We'll listen to an example audio of each sentence and practice them one by one. We're going to practice twice. Our first sentence is, please listen carefully. It starts now.
Notice to all employees.
Okay, please read it like the audio.
Notice to all employees.
Okay, very good. Please listen again. It starts now.
Notice to all employees.
Notice to all employees.
Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to the second sentence. Please listen carefully. I'm going to play it now.
As we enter the cold and flu season,
As we enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, very good. Let's play it again. It starts now.
as we enter the cold and flu season,
As we enter the cold and flu season.
Okay, great. Let's proceed to the third sentence. Okay, please listen carefully. I'm going to play it now.
the management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
Okay, now let us do that again, okay? Please say employees
Employees.
and then hands.
Hands.
Okay, let's do that again one more time. Employees to wash their hands.
Employees to wash their hands.
Okay, very good. Now I'm going to play it again. It starts now.
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
The management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands.
Okay, great. Now let's proceed to the fourth sentence. Please listen
Okay.
carefully. It starts now.
Okay, let's say we're done.
Okay. Do you have any questions so far in the lesson?
None, teacher.
Okay, good. Now let's proceed to the third challenge. We'll listen to an example audio first and read the whole paragraph. After that, I'll correct your linking sounds. Now please listen carefully. The audio starts now.
Notice to all employees.
Okay, let's say done na po.
Okay, you were great in reading the paragraph. Since you don't have any problem with the pronunciations, let's proceed then to linking sounds. Miss, is this linking sounds? Okay, okay, sorry for that. Now let's practice some linking sounds. I will type them into the chat box. Please repeat after me twice, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. This is.
This is.
Say that again. This is.
This is.
Okay, great. Now let's proceed to the second one. Most of.
Most of.
Okay, again. Most of.
Most of.
Okay, great. The third one. Cold and flu.
Cold and flu.
Cold and flu.
Cold and flu.
Okay, the next one. You are aware.
You are aware.
You are aware.
You are aware.
Great. Then the last one. Hygienan.
Hygienan.
Okay, hygienan.
Hygienan.
Okay, great. Now let's move on. Do you have any questions so far with the linking sounds?
None, teacher.
Okay, that was great. Now let's move on to the next challenge. Okay, so our fourth challenge is to read the paragraph with time limits. We can try maximum 3 times, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the first goal is to read it for 35 seconds. Then the second goal is to read it for 30 seconds. And the last one is to read it for 25 seconds. I'm going to check using a stopwatch. Please wait a moment. I'm going to prepare my stopwatch. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. You can start.
Notice to all employees. As we enter the cold and flu season, the management wants to remind all employees to wash their hands after using the restroom and before returning to work. This is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses. As most of you are aware, germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact. So hygiene and cleanliness should be a main priority. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter.
Okay, I didn't start my stopwatch, teacher. Sorry for that. But I can say that, okay, that was great. Now we're not going to do the second and third goal because you have finished it for 25 seconds, okay? That was great. Let's proceed then to the next part. Okay, let us do the fifth challenge. We'll try overlapping, okay? You will read the paragraph together with the audio. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to count, okay, I'm going to say go. You can start then, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Notice to all employees.
employees.
As
As
we
they
enter the
enter the
cold and
golden
flu
flu
season,
season,
the management wants
management
to
to
remind
remind
all
all
employees
employees
to
to
wash
wash
their
their
hands
hands.
after
Okay, let's say that na po.
Okay, now, okay, that was great. You pronounce all of the words correctly, and so we will do it again. Are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Miss Mary
Okay, let's
Grace?
say we're done.
Okay. Miss Mary Grace, tanong ko lang. Kasi pag nagsasabay siya minsan sa audio, you cannot determine na kung may mispronunciations yung student. So,
Sabihin niyo na lang po wala. Kunyari okay lang yun.
okay po. Sige. Okay po. Okay. That was great. Now, is everything clear now?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay. We are done. Let's review today's lesson. Okay. Now, please read the paragraph one last time with emotion. You can start now.
Notice to all employees. As we enter the cold and flu season, the management wants to remind all employees to wash, okay, this matter.
Okay, that was good. Teacher, if the student read the paragraph correctly, so will you have to do it all over again, or we can just do a free conversation?
Yes po, kapag na ano niya yung mga linking sounds, free ko na lang. Pero kung meron siyang linking sounds na hindi niya na-apply, ayan, sabihin niyo po sa kanya.
Let's practice together, okay? Okay, let's practice these linking sounds together. Tapos, this is the end of the lesson today. Ayun po.
Opo, ganun lang po. So, we still have 3 minutes. Can we just do a free talk?
Okay. This is okay. Let's do a free talk. Do you have any particular subject that you want to discuss, or any topic that you wanted to talk to me about?
Pagka 3 minutes na lang, wag na po kayo magtanong ng topic. Kayo na lang po ang
Okay. Okay. So, pag ganito po, pwede ko bang tanungin kung, lalo na kung makikita ko naman na hindi siya student, so can I ask about the workplace then? Are they doing it in the workplace? Ganun po, ganun mga topics.
Opo, pwede po.
So, dapat related doon sa paragraph po na ginawa niya.
Pwede naman din po hindi.
Okay po, sige po. Okay na po ako. Kasi minsan doon, pagdating po sa free conversation, ginigauge ko po kung saan siya, yung parang, kung ano yung parang interested siya na topic, or pag, doon ko ginigauge kasi kung paano ko siya. So, okay na po ako, Miss Mary Grace.
Kapag free con, okay po yun. Pero pag 3 minutes na lang, baka yun. Mas okay po na kayo na lang po mag-initiate.
Or pwede ko pong ipa-read again yung paragraph for one last time, Miss Mary Grace?
Opo. Kayo po kung paano nyo uubusin yung oras.
Okay po, sige po. Thank you po.
Okay po. So, alam mo na yun,
Kumusta po, Miss Mary? Okay
yes,
naman
okay
po.
Opo, alam niyo na po.
Doon po ako nininervous, Miss Mary Grace, kasi minsan, lalo na pag yung sa screen, meron kang dalawa eh. Yung main screen ng lesson and the instructions. Minsan sa instructions kasi ang haba-haba masyado. Tapos ilang parts siya. Minsan hindi ko na nakikita yung part na yung pala kailangan mo pang i-drag down kasi may mga instructions pa sa baba. Doon ako nagsa-struggle.
Sabihin niyo na lang po sa akin kung anong textbook po yun para sa susunod yun po yung maano natin.
Ay, okay, Miss Mary Grace. Thank you for that po.
Sige po.
Thank you po.
Okay. So, okay ka na, Cassidy?
Okay na ako, Miss. Tapos,
Ikaw, Jen?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Dali lang naman siya, no?
Yes.
Sige. So, bukas magsisend ako ulit ng link. Ibang, ibang textbook naman. Chat niyo ako kung meron kayong suggested na textbook na gusto niyong i-discuss.
try natin ngayon sa puri.
I-chat niyo na lang sa akin kung anong textbook, ha?
Naka-upload din ba ito, ma'am, dun sa channel mo?
Hindi.
Hindi. Okay.
Pero gagawa ako. Try ko. Sige.
Okay. Sige,
Standby na
ma'am.
kayo.
Thank you.
Sige po.
Yes.
Thank you po, Miss Mary
Mag-prepare ako, ma'am,
Grace.
tapos magpa-log in din ako.
Oo, sige.
Try ko. Sige, prepare
Send
ko
na lang
muna,
po
ma'am.
ako sa textbook. Sige po.
Okay. Sige,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you
Thank you
po.
po.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go, teachers. So, yes, like I mentioned earlier, I hope nakatulong po sa inyo kahit papano. So, if you like this video, kindly like this video. And, of course, kung hindi ka pa po nakasubscribe, feel free to subscribe para maging updated po kayo sa mga susunod kong videos. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.